Hello and welcome back to another session of Shadows Over Filoria. I'm your DM, Dylan St. Amon. You can call me Popely. This week we come back to not as bad of a week last week. We didn't have any combat, but somebody almost died anyway.
I had combat.
It was combat.
It was very much combat. There was very much a possibility of death.
How about we didn't have formal combat? How's that? Or planned combat?
Planned.
Hopefully he learns that water danger.
Well, water itself was fine.
He's never gonna drink again.
Remember, water itself was fine for multiple hours. But after that, sharks.
Things that happen too.
Sharks.
The things that happen in the deep. Last week, we opened up with everybody waking up at Val's kitchen the morning of. Went through some conversation with everybody as everybody came downstairs. Leo gave a little gift to Danny, who lent Leo his blanket of protection for the night, and now the little mirror that Leo had both Folkvar and Maria touch up is now his prized possession. Trevor left for work. Val went with Danny later in the day to go shopping for some new furniture, and you guys went and explored a little bit more of Haven. First off, Folkvar attempted to find a place to get mounts. Didn't roll super great on perception. Found the first dwarf he could find near the mount station. He was very close.
It was in a stable.
Yeah, he almost lost 20 gold. Thankfully, he was smart enough to confer with his teammates before going with that dwarf's deal. Later on, you guys went to, the Ridge General Store. You met a young woman behind the counter. None of you asked for her name, but she was hella hungover.
I didn't actually go in, I believe.
No, you did not. You were right outside, thankfully.
Yeah.
I believe Maria was kind enough to relieve her of any symptoms, but she was still super freaking tired.
Makes sense.
And as such, you guys overpaid for everything. She let you take whatever you wanted on the way out. She closed the door behind you and closed for the day. And then you guys went to find my current favorite character, the true stable of Haven, Mr. Jabbin Chappin.
And the stable of Haven.
And Leo, with as much charisma as he has, managed to get them two very nice mounts for the ride that they were going to be doing leaving Haven. Both Janko and Smug. Janko being a war riding lizard and Smug being just a regular riding lizard, similar to Cammy. And yeah, after that, let's see, what... Did anything significant happen?
I don't think so. I think Folkvar and Janko bonded immediately, and the rest. And
he didn't leave. He's still part of the team.
Yeah, Maria and Cammy saddled up and ready to go, leading Janko away from the water onto the path of dry land forever.
This is the fever dream that he is having as he has been stabilized, but before he is brought back.
Janko and I are on the beach.
So after this happened, you guys managed to come back together over at Val's kitchen, where Janko and Folkvar got real happy about Janko being a seafaring beast instead of just a regular landfaring one, and was like, okay, well, we have a few hours. I'm going to go jump in this water.
And let me give you the one sentence of inspiration, because I think it matters going forward. Folkvar was very intrigued, and he thought he had a friendly, strong ally to basically help teach him what water is like and what swimming is like. Also, he made overnight that cap of water breathing, so he thought he was ready.
Yeah, hey.
That's all.
No judgment here. You jumped in. We flashed back between you, Maria, and Leo's conversation with Trevor inside of Val's kitchen.
Yeah.
Which got pretty confusing for Leo, I think.
Yeah.
And Maria managed to sneak in underneath in the cellar of the kitchen. Seeing a pretty strange side of Val's kitchen that apparently is unused.
A bloody, scratched side.
Importantly, she didn't overhear the conversational parts about me potentially being a murderer.
Yeah, thankfully,
that was the important thing.
Just missed that part. And during that time, Folkvar was sitting at the bottom of the 30 feet underneath water, and Janko had managed to rip away from him, because Folkvar gave him a boost of speed.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Then some hunter sharks started circling over him. Then they attacked.
Question, because now I gotta ask. Yeah. I was using the fire attack, right? The flamethrower. Yeah. And I want to know, were they getting half damage because we were underwater?
Yes.
Okay, so I can rely on that going forward, because I was going to argue this is magic fire, but I'm happy with how you took it. I just wanted to confirm for the future.
Yeah, no. Fire,
even if it's magic fire.
Also specifically against beasts who live within the water is half damage. I may have judged differently if, say, you were attacking Leo underneath the water. But
interesting. Okay.
Let's not try that.
I'm not going to argue it. I'm just accepting it. I just had to ask.
Yeah, but we're not going to experiment with Folkfire attacking Leo under the water.
No, we don't have to do experiments. I already know.
The rule of thumb, underwater fire, half damage. Yeah, maybe not in Folkfire's favor, because eventually you went down underwater.
True.
By the skin of your teeth, you had made it the amount of rounds that I wrote down next to me, and Janko came to save you.
And let us.
Drop you on the dock.
And if you'd like to state what you did before the session, what was your ruling on fate die?
And I have come to the conclusion that yes, you can use it for a death saving throw.
All right.
So since then, I believe Janko dropped Folkvar onto the docks. Leo was able to rescue him, and it's been several hours since then. I believe it's nighttime at Val's kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had brought Folkvar back. He was sitting outside.
Yes.
I think Val
Waiting
was
for
making
Janko.
dinner, and I'm drinking. I don't know what Maria's doing though, as we prepare for dinner.
Just so everybody knows, in the Shadows Over follow-up, I had Folkvar roll an, I believe it was a nature check to see whether or not his beloved Janko was ever coming back. And Janko is not coming back.
Yeah. Pretty horrible.
You owe someone 100 gold.
No, Leo,
for nothing.
you owe someone 100 gold.
I absolutely do not.
Anyways.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so you guys are in Val's kitchen. It's probably just after dinner time. You guys have been eating because Folkvar's been outside for a few hours.
Yes.
So what are you guys up to?
I know what Folkvar's up to, so let's start with the others.
Maria?
To give you guys kind of a setting, Val's behind the counter cleaning up. Danny's sitting at the counter at the bar on one of their chairs pulled up, just looking over the mirror that Leo gave him.
So cute.
And Trevor is also not on the main floor. He went upstairs at some point to quote unquote, as you were talking to him, Leo, get rid of the other stink.
All right, I'm just sitting at the bar drinking. My face is probably a little bit red, but I'm only into my third ale, but I'm not used to drinking at all, so.
Are you having it with food?
Well, I had dinner.
Oh, there you go.
But this is after dinner. I assume I had one with Trevor before dinner, and then probably helped with setting up for dinner as much as they'd let me, and then one with dinner, and now one after.
Okay.
Nice.
And Maria, what are you up to?
Trying to remember, I was able to get Cammy out of the basement, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you were.
It was adorable.
It was a giant hop.
Like a cat jumping onto your desk. It's so cute.
Last thing we need is for Cammy to poke her head out of the
trapdoor.
Yeah. I mean, what Maria is probably up to might depend on what Folkfire is up to at this point, because
Oh yeah?
wanted to make sure that Folkfire, didn't die.
Well, you do know that he's sitting outside, so
Okay.
he is alive and awake and moving right now. So
I am, basically tending to myself and sitting on my barrel outside the restaurant waiting for any sign of Janko.
Okay. In that case, probably just more maintenance. It's important to her to keep everything in good working order.
and
Are you doing that maintenance downstairs?
I mean, I'm not doing it in the basement, if that's what you
No,
I went into the basement.
I meant are you sitting at one of the tables in Val's kitchen, or?
I mean, probably. Like,
Only
it's empty, right?
if me being there doesn't cause Val just kind of just stand there awkwardly.
Ooh, that's right.
Good question.
Has she calmed down?
if you sitting at one of the tables?
Yeah. After that, the whole folklore thing about
give me perception
Her
followed by
family.
insight,
Okay.
just to get a general gist of what's going on.
18 on the perception.
Okay. Throw me insight, buddy.
Insight is going to be higher. 23.
Okay. So you realize that, she's every time you've seen her since she got back, she hasn't really made eye contact with you. not that she's going out of her way to not do it, but she's really trying to like seem as small in your field of vision as possible.
Interesting.
But at the same time, you have been sitting at this table and your drink has never been empty.
Wow, she's good.
And she's been taking care of you as much as she could, unlike the others. Whereas, with Leo, I think you see that she's mostly calmed down just because of how Trevor treats him. She has no fucking idea what to do with the metal man. She still thinks he's from Cloxton. But
He's
you
outside
are,
anyway.
Yeah.
you are her main, kind of like her main VIP.
Oh.
That's what you would figure out.
Damn it, Folkvar, why did you have to bring it up?
Oh, I'm sorry, Maria. I didn't think it would make such a big impact.
Well, if it's just the 3 of us, it would be. Oh, well, Danny's also at the bar, but he's playing with his mirror. During one of the times when Val was bringing over juice to refill Maria's glass, I would interrupt her and offer to take it over to the table.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. And she'll hand it over to you.
Thank you. I walk over and I sit across from Maria. I'm just gonna push what is it? A pitcher, a bottle?
Yeah, it's a wooden pitcher of the pineapple juice.
All right. I push the pitcher towards Maria, and I'm just going to look at her for a minute, look at what she's doing, see if she's going to like respond to me being there at all, or if she's just angry enough to be ignoring me.
Angry?
Well, I know I hurt her feelings yesterday, or like earlier in the day, last session.
Well, she'll look up from sharpening her sword. Oh, Leo, do you need something?
No, I'm sorry about earlier. It wasn't about getting rid of you specifically. I just needed a little bit of time alone.
No, I understand. It's not the first time I've been asked to leave a conversation before.
I don't think you do understand, Maria. He like shakes his head a little bit.
Leo, I'm beginning to think there's a lot of things that I don't understand.
Like what?
Just my family's position, Coliseum, you, Folkvar. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do about Folkvar. I just... Every time I think that there's like that he's reached rock bottom, silly things to do. Goes in, this.
I don't think anyone understands Folkvar. I don't think you should blame yourself for that, Maria.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Do either of you not know, not know. It's more like an intuition thing. Have you guys ever gone exploring or swimming or something on your own?
No.
Like as individual? No? Wow.
No.
Okay, then this makes complete sense.
Most I've done is wander around the city.
Okay. Oh my
He
god.
didn't move around.
The city that I come from is landlocked.
Yeah, you guys don't know how to swim either, I guess.
No, I know how to swim.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You're weird.
I am, but that's okay. This is why Maria also doesn't understand me. But yeah, you shouldn't blame yourself for not understanding Folkvar. I don't think many people do. That's why they keep mislabeling him.
I don't say I'm blaming myself. I just...
You're blaming Folkvar.
I'm just beginning to think that there's a lot of stuff going on that I don't really have a proper grasp on, that's all.
Mm.
Isn't that the point of going on an adventure or learn about things?
I mean, the point of me going on an adventure was to try and get a commendation from Tanya.
I understand that. The point of me going on the adventure was, honestly, it was the best cover for me. But
yes, to run away from the Coliseum, which that is another thing that I'm still trying to get my head around.
it's okay.
Is
All
it
you have
really
to know
that
is
corrupt?
it's not your fault that it's corrupt, and it's not your family's fault. It's just a fact of life. Just because they've
Yes.
participated in it doesn't mean it's,
I wouldn't say they've all participated in it.
No, but I know that's where your concern comes from.
I mean, I have a bit more that I'm concerned about now than just that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean the stuff we were told?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But also, I was thinking about something that was maybe a little bit more calming, reassuring. I don't know. Maybe to you. I feel that you might get along well with my uncle
Why would I get along well with your uncle?
because he absolutely hates the Coliseum.
I don't hate the Coliseum so much as I hate my old job. It is wrong that it's corrupt, but there are corrupt people everywhere, in every industry.
I guess.
It's just like that everywhere. At least everywhere I know about. I just want you to know that I wasn't purposefully excluding you. That's all. I don't have anything against you, Maria, and I'm gonna help you get back to Brighton.
You're going to come
I'm
with me,
risking
though,
my
right?
own life for that.
You're going to come with me all the way back, right?
I don't know that it'll be safe for me to enter the city, but yes, I will bring you all the way back.
I'm sure we could figure out something.
He looks genuinely worried. We'll have to try, I guess. How much do you trust this commander of yours?
Admittedly, that was the first time I had ever met her. It was her asking me to do this. But I knew about her. Well, I knew who she says she was, not that she was Tanya, but
So you're sure that it's going to be safe for us to share the information we have with her?
I think so.
Okay.
Also, my friend Charlotte trusts her a lot.
Why didn't your friend come with you on your adventure? Why were you alone?
Oh, I was given the mission just myself. She wanted someone who didn't have any, official ties to her, I guess.
Does Charlotte work for her?
She works for the city guard. I don't know if she reports directly to her, but, I mean, I assume that,
Then that could be why she trusts her so much. Not saying you should automatically distrust this person. As long as you're sure that it's safe to give them the information you have, I will help you bring it to them.
well, I think it is. But
Good.
I always knew there was something wrong about the angels. I didn't understand why everyone trusted them so much.
I understand why.
You understand why?
Sorry, did you not? He rubs his head a little bit.
You know why people trust the angels?
No, I meant why you don't.
Well, yeah.
And people trust the angels because they distrust the great beasts, right? Seems like a good enough reason, the enemy of my enemy is my person I work with, generally. That's how people work. If they have a common goal, they'll work together. If they don't, they'll usually start working against each other. It's probably why most people trust the angels.
I guess. She'll go back to working on her weapons and armor.
Alright, he'll sit quietly and sip his ale. He seems pretty deep in thought, like he's trying to figure something out.
What are we going to do about the missing riding lizard?
What? I don't know, that's Folkfar's problem.
Yeah, but what if Folkfar tries to make it our problem?
We're leaving the city.
I know, but do we just leave him here? Does he work off his debt that he now owes the stables?
Oh, I figured he would be leaving with us.
Yeah, but what if they come after us about the missing lizard?
Oh my god.
We need to be all that concerned, honestly. If we really don't want them coming after us, all we have to do is pay Jeb and Tuppen 10 gold and tell him that Janko is stabled outside of town or that our friend already left with him.
If I might interrupt, your deal was not to tell Jeb and Tuppence what's up with the riding lizard. Your deal was just to pay Jeb and Tuppence. That's it.
Yes. Yeah. So that's why Leo's saying we just lie to the guy. Just pay him the 10 gold
I'm
for
saying
the first
Leo
bit.
doesn't have to say lie or anything. It's just money.
Yeah.
You can mail him 10 gold. Who cares?
That's true.
That's all. Sorry. It's just because you would have remembered that.
I do remember that. It still feels like a lie.
That's fair. You're the drunk one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'll fucking find you. Just kidding.
I believe it.
Stablest stock in the
I believe
city.
Jeb and Tuppen, the big bad of the campaign.
If only.
First Anthony Benwick, now Jeb and Toppin. The whole world's gonna be after us after long enough.
Everyone except for Mr. Pig.
I mean, the whole
I
world
don't know.
already
I think
feels
he's
like the
after
world's after
Folkfar.
me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Pig's after me.
Okay, so Folkfar, what are you doing in this instance? You're still sitting outside. It's been probably another half hour, 45 minutes since the 2 hours have passed.
Yeah, and with that successful nature check and remembering about them, I'm gonna have to go to where they said they got this from. So I'm gonna go over to Jeb and Tuppence stables. And as I walk, I'm definitely limping, and I'm actually squeaking, and I'll have to move. I'll just be tweaking some screws and some cables, and reapplying the tension on some of the pipes, and I'm just leaking water in certain places, and I still got that bathroom steam. When you got steam coming off you and you feel like you got superpowers. I got that coming out of certain places.
I gotcha.
And I go, I'd
okay,
like to
so
find Jeb and Tuppence.
At about this time, it's probably 7:38-ish at 9 o'clock at night. The sun's just kind of setting over the water, and it's casting a very nice orange hue over the city.
Oh,
So it's still not perfectly dark out yet, but it's getting there. So
with my
you,
dark vision, I like to think that at this time, I'd like to actually look at the sun because I haven't seen it very often. And I'm just going to take a minute, see if I see Janko, but really just enjoy the fact that this looks like the most brilliant fire opal in the sky that I've ever seen.
if I remember correctly, your eyes are still biological,
They are.
and you are looking at the sun.
No, I'm looking at the water and the scene. Fuck.
Oh, this high intelligence character, eh?
I still know if it hurts to look at something.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good try.
No, I would have, but it's a little late.
It's great though.
Yeah, you can roll perception if you want.
I
you
will,
see-
but I already know what I know. But I would like to see the scene.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, not bad. Perception is +1. 14.
There's ripples. There's a few ships still lining up to hit the docks at Haven, but otherwise the waters are calm.
Huh, all right. Well, I really only kind of feel the warmth on my eyeballs. So
Yeah.
I go to Jep and Tuppence after enjoying the site.
All right, you make your way over to the most reputable place in town, Jeb and Tuppence Stables, and
Wow, this was
make-
right next to the stables. Why was I
You
next?
It's about a 10-minute walk. You got to make it out of the docks, and then it's literally across the street. You're both at the south end of Haven anyway.
Yeah.
So it's really not terribly far. And yeah, you're there. You're at the front door.
All right.
It looks like any movement on the inside is pretty it's pretty quiet.
Oh, is it closed? Is it?
It's not closed. There is no closed sign or anything.
Oh,
but,
great. I'll go in.
Okay. You see a small halfling old man behind the counter with reading glasses, and it looks like he's doing some accounting behind the counter.
Wonderful.
Oh, well, look who it is. We got another customer late at night. I told you going 24/7 would be the way to go.
I immediately eye this guy and he has my respect. Like, that's how you work in a mine. 24/7. Who cares about the cycle? This is progress.
And he hops down from his chair behind the desk, and just because of the way his body is warped, he disappears behind the desk because his chair is really high. And you hear the little click clack of his cane as Jeb and Tuppen comes around the corner with his
Oh my God.
very arched back. He's like, what can I do for you?
Is this one of the first people I've met that's my height? Because I'm small?
Yeah, he's about your height. Well, I mean, other than Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig was smaller than you, though.
Right. But he wasn't really focused on me. Leo, you did tell me it was Jeb and Tuppence, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you would have known because he plastered his advertising all across both of our mounts.
Beautiful.
Yeah, emblazoned on the saddles and the reins and everything.
Yeah, it was. We were sponsored lizards.
All right.
Which also gave you a discount, so you actually don't know how much you owe.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Oh, no, hold on. Hello. Sorry. And then water just seeps out of my neck and just kind of dribbles on the floor.
Well, that's okay. Fella, what you do? Well, what can I do for you here at Jeb and Tuppen Stables? I'm Jeb and Tuppen.
Hello, Jeb and Tuppen. I'm sorry to bother you this late at night, but you work 24 hours 7, so I can respect that. Otherwise, I need your help, and I was wondering if you'd be able to somehow, I lost Janko.
Oh God, no.
You must be not an accomplice. You're not an accomplice. You must be a friend of that young pretty one that came in earlier.
We are allies.
I see. Well, you lost Janko, did you? Well, come on over to the counter. We'll see what we can do about that.
I really solemnly walk over the counter. I feel like I've lost a friend. He
goes back around the counter and climbs up onto his chair, puts his reading glasses back on, which is just kind of like the bifocals only. And they're just sitting at the tip of his nose as he looks down at all the paperwork on his desk. And he motions for you to take a seat across the desk from him.
I do so.
Right, all right, let's see. I was just making some memos with some people that owe me some money. Well, let's see. This one is for your lovely friend, for Janko and Smug. So, you owe me 100 gold pieces. Now, how would you like to pay?
Can I do a payment plan?
Absolutely. What kind of payment plan are we looking at? What kind of budget do you run with?
I would say at the moment I am adventuring, and I don't know how much money I can make adventuring, but I can give you 10 gold up front now, and maybe 10 gold a month.
How about, you know what? I think I can make you a deal. Do you like deals? Young, what's your name?
My eyes go wide. I like deals, and especially if this deal includes help for making sure Janko is okay.
Absolutely.
You know,
you like deals?
Yes. I very much like deals. You seem like a businessman. I love business.
How nice of you to say. Well, why don't you just follow me into the back here, and I'll outline the deal that I have for you. And he'll hop back down from his chair and he'll walk around the counter. But come on right this way.
You know what? I don't feel threatened that he's taking me to the back. Let's go.
And you go through double doors that take you to the actual stable where his goods are taken care of. There are 24 stalls in total. On the left are riding lizards. On the right are horses. He had 16 before Leo showed up.
Wow.
8 riding lizards and 8 horses.
Wow.
He's now down to 14.
Wow.
Because Leo managed to buy 2, and it looks like 2 of the stalls on the left for riding lizards are chained. So it looks like some people have bought them for pickup tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
So in reality, there's only 6 riding lizards and 8 horses for sale in the back. And he takes you over and he's like, all right, I assume that there was a reason that your friend was very forward about wanting some riding lizards. You guys are going to be doing some traveling, you need that protection. I understand. I get it. I'm a proponent of safety in the workplace.
Well, I mean, the protection part, I tend to be able to handle myself as I cough up a goldfish.
Absolutely. You are a strong, strapping young man. I can see that from a mile away.
Oh, a little steam comes off my head.
Down. And he'll take you down the left side with all of the riding lizards, and he'll stop in front of a few of them, and he's like, all right, here's the deal I got for you. All right, I got another riding lizard here. Nothing like Mr. Janko. A little bit, just like little Smug that I sold to your friend. And he points over, and there are 3 there. How about you lease another one, and instead of paying the full 100 over the next several months, you pay 150, and that's a 50% discount on the second lizard.
So you'll be able to recover Janko and I'll have a different riding lizard?
Baby, you should understand that Janko's long gone.
Even for you?
Absolutely, totally. Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought you two might have bonded.
No, we've had him for, I think, maybe 4 days.
Oh my god. Zzz.
Yeah.
Gods. By the gods. By Moradin's shiny metal beard.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was loaned to us from, who was it? An elf couple from the Iowa Ridge Lake. They found him and some others who had migrated down to there. So we took him in. Yeah, he was great, unlike his siblings, for a mount of sorts. And the others, we just let them go. So he probably went home.
He went back to the lake?
Probably.
Would you be able to point out the location of this lake in case I come across it?
Well, of course. Yeah, the Iowa Ridge Lake is just southeast of here. You just go a little west of Zealous and you're there. But I gotta warn you, there's no guarantee that he's there. I mean, we let the rest of the ones that came with him out at the beach out by further south than that. I can't remember where it was though. He could be at the lake. He could be at the edge of the ocean. Who knows? But what I got for you right now, 50% off on a second riding lizard with the 10 gold up front. We can take as long as you need to pay me.
I appreciate
this. Way you still get your mount and I get my gold. What do you say?
I am always happy to exchange the proper value for properly procured goods. I'll show him the 10 gold. I will unfortunately need a riding lizard, and I just don't want to leave it unspoken. Am I still paying for Janko?
Yes, absolutely. So you'll pay 100 gold over the next several months for Janko. Yes, as we have discussed with your other friend for how much he was going to get for a sponsorship. So we will be outfitting your other lizard with the same kind of sponsorship materials as we did with the others.
That's why you had such magnificent branding and
I
leatherwork.
knew you would have a good eye for taste.
Mom, I might actually ask for one suggestion if you ever happen to sell a beach drake again. The quality of the materials was fantastic. It was my grip that loosened when we were in the water, but maybe for someone small like me, they could have like a strap system, like a seat belt.
Well, that sounds mighty complicated to me, friend. You gonna take the deal or not?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, I will take the deal. And if for some reason you hear about Janko or something, please at least keep him in the stalls. I will pay for his food in case we ever come back.
If I ever see Janko again, you will be the first one I get a hold of. I promise you that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. So we have 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3. We got four riding lizards for you today. You can choose between these 3 and the one.
I don't
who's
think
claws away.
I should make the choice. I made a bad choice earlier, so I'll rely
Well,
on your
if you want to,
expertise.
If you rely on my expertise, you want a professional to choose your ride for you.
Yes, please. I normally
I
pull
see.
my own cart, by the way.
Oh, that makes things a little bit more interesting now, doesn't it? All right.
I give him
Why
the
don't
10
you-
gold.
Oh,
My-
this is perfect.
My care is in your hands. I made
have
bad
entered-
choices.
We have entered into a gentleman's agreement, and
Oh,
I do not see
a
you
gentleman's
for
agreement.
I do not see you for anything other than a gentleman.
I
Know that.
would like to shake your hand.
Oh, sure, freaking absolutely.
You
He
are
goes to
amazing.
shake your hand.
A fellow businessman, a gentleman.
Yes,
You are a gentleman.
yes. All right, I'll be sure to choose the best one for you. Come pick him up tomorrow morning.
Okay, I thank you.
We'll have him ready at the mountain station with Schmug.
That sounds perfect for our timing.
Perfection. All right, have a good night now. And he starts nudging you out the door.
Yep, I head out. There's no reason for me to stay.
Okay. During this time, what are the other 2 doing?
Maria went back to her work, so I guess I went back to the bar.
At some point, a sopping wet Trevor will stomp down the stairs.
Does he not know how to dry himself off?
He does. He has a towel with him, and he's like drying his hair and stuff like that as he walks down. He has changed. It's just he's just gotten out of the. He's damp. He's not like soaking wet.
Oh, is his
Okay,
hair
okay.
like sexy wet?
No, because he's got very short hair.
I was talking about his chest hair. Is he wearing a shirt?
No, he is wearing a shirt. Yes.
Oh.
He's definitely dressed more casually. And he makes his way downstairs like, oh, what a freaking day. All right. Oh, just another ale. Blubby's gonna be here soon, Val. And Val will look over tonight. Really? It's like, yeah. The old man's saying he needs a place to stay. What about you lot? You staying the night? We only got 2 rooms, or well, with Blubby, I guess that makes it only 1 room. But you're more than welcome.
I looked to Maria.
Aren't we planning on leaving tonight?
We were planning on leaving in the morning,
In the morning.
especially with Folkvar almost dying.
Right. We could always just go to see if La Manger has rooms.
I do think that it's probably a good thing that your friend rests. As far as I know, the majority of people have left today, so Le Manger probably has a room or 2 available. The majority of the crowd that was here over the last few days has left, so
We can do that then.
don't be afraid to hang out.
We appreciate it, but we've already accepted so many kindnesses from you guys.
I mean, at this point, I think it would be a kindness to stay. Danny over there is pretty kind of taking quite the
Yes, Trevor. Yes.
quite the attachment to you guys. Little Danny will be he's got his blanket of protection tied around his neck like a cape, and he's showing his mirror around like a gun. He's like, "Pshh, magic blast."
He's adorable.
And he's sprinting in and out of the kitchen.
We'll discuss it with Folkvar when he gets back. I hope he gets back this time. If not, I don't know if we should save him twice in the same night.
You hear a
And on
massive
to
splash.
Folkvar.
Just a big splash. That's all you hear outside. No, I'm kidding. Folkvar comes in. He's just gonna look okay. And he'll just turn to Maria. Maria, if you don't mind, I could use some help fixing some seals and a little bit of cabling.
Oh, sure. 1 second.
Thank you.
Here, though? Or...
Well, aren't we staying here the night again?
We were just discussing that, actually. I think your friends would rather go and stay at the La Mangere.
Oh,
There's no rather. You guys have been awesome.
I know, but trust me, I think as much as I want you to stay too, sharing a roof with Blobby when he. Well, not a lot of us will get a lot of good night's sleep with him around. So I don't fault you for tonight. Just saying, if you can't find anywhere else and Manger has nothing, come on back.
I mean, I can sleep anywhere, so I would love to stay here the night again. I do feel safer here. I'll leave that up to you. I'm
Well-
gonna start working on myself.
Just let me or Val know. I mean, we can get whatever ready or...
Do you mind if I borrow my room upstairs while I do repairs?
briefly here. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll just head upstairs to my room from before.
Does Maria follow you?
Yes.
Wonderful.
She'll bring her tools.
Thank you.
That's fine.
I appreciate you.
Good practice, if anything.
That's Very kind. You don't have to do this, so that's why I was asking. I don't have Shigs around, and normally I can help either watch him do his work or actually learn more about myself at the time, but I think this is a little bit more critical damage than before.
Where is your friend?
I don't know. He might be in Era Ridge Lake, or he might be down deep along the lake, or the beach. I don't know. He probably went back to his family. Obviously. Folkvar thinks you're talking about Jenko.
Folkvar has lost two friends already.
There's more of them? There's more of them? Oh,
I don't know. Apparently he has a family.
He's your friend. How did you not know that he had a family?
I mean, all he does is gossip. He never gossiped about himself.
Okay, now we switched. Yeah, we switched from talking about Django to talking about shit.
Yeah. I hope to fix my brain. I will lay out just a large, I'll lay out my sleeping roll and just go face down and let you open me up like before.
All right. Ugh.
I will give you guidance. Yeah.
Is this kelp? Ugh.
What is kelp? Can I see? Put it in front of my eyes.
You're face down in the bed. How am I supposed to prove that? I'm just gonna leave it here.
Alright, fine. I will look at it after.
Is this a crab? Why is there a crab in here?
For later? See, this is why I asked for help. I had no idea there was a crab in my ass.
So, what kind of check do I make here?
With guidance, please.
Just medicine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Oh boy, medicine untrained, by the way.
Oh God.
Sounds like you need the doctor who's downstairs.
So, that's an 8.
With guidance?
With the guidance.
Oh boy.
Wow.
It's a 4 plus 2 plus 2.
You managed to empty him of
That's
the
nice.
sea-fearing creatures.
They just empty him in general, just pull out everything.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You've realized that the longer he sat on the bottom of the ocean, a few muscles have kind of attached themselves to his
I knew
his
it.
back. He's just, there's a starfish underneath his armpit. It's a nightmare. So you managed to get rid of all of the little tiny creatures that are all over him and the water that was leaking from somewhere. You managed to clean that up, but otherwise he's still worse for wear.
Thank you. It feels like you've taken at least 20 pounds off of me.
Just one question.
Uh-huh.
What's this? And she'll lift up some what looks like mechanical organ.
Well, I mean, once in a while, Shigs would tell me when a part was, I needed to replace a part soon, but it was a biological part. So I did my best to work and make something that would fit the bill, so to speak. So that part probably needed replacing anyways. It's an older model. I'll work on it tonight.
Maria, roll me intelligence.
Sure. That's an 8.
Never mind. Okay, so as this is going on upstairs, anything going on downstairs?
Leo will be just sipping at his drink. He'll be looking over to Trevor every once in a while, but trying not to catch his eyes. And then he's just he's very deep in thought.
Drunken thought.
Trevor's just kind of sitting next to you, enjoying his drink. He's very much just
Had a long day.
enjoying sitting down and doing nothing because he does a lot of hard labor during the day.
Oh, it's such a good feeling.
Makes sense.
So back to you guys upstairs.
Oh,
Anyways, this is kelp.
this is it edible?
I have no idea.
Huh.
There's some versions of it that definitely are, but I don't know if this is one of them.
Oh,
This
maybe.
one's also really, really slimy.
Ew. I don't
Yeah.
like slimy.
Anyways, there's all the stuff that I took out. I need to go wash my hands. And
Thank you.
maybe my forearms. And my tools.
Oh,
I'll be right.
yeah, you should also wash your knees. I know it sounds weird, but sometimes the knees get itchy.
Whatever. I'm gonna... And she'll leave.
Thank
And
you.
It's a small pile of stuff. There's another bolt.
Oh, fuck. It's okay. I'll put the bolt in the piece of metal organ that you had, and I'm lying down for the rest of the evening, and I'm just going to make sure that my part's functional enough to be put back in.
It's definitely just your appendix.
Roll me intelligence.
I'll roll you intelligence. 11. 7 plus 4.
You know what? You don't get it either. So
Son of a bitch.
it's you get it a little bit more than Maria, so it's just kind of like in which direction to stick it back in and get it in there because you've done it before. But that's pretty much it.
Oh God. Was that my?
We've just taken out the heart.
I think we would have known it was a heart.
Downstairs, you guys can hear the bell as the door opens. Oh, it's Val. Trevor. I don't remember. I need a room, but tonight I can't go all the way home. I need a room, but and you can see Trevor's face at the bar. Leo just sink as Blobby makes his first few feet into the shop.
Interesting.
And he just sighs. He's like, yes, Blobby, come on. I'll take you upstairs to your damn room. Let's go. Oh, how dare you talk to me like that? I was that's my son. How dare you talk to me like that? And Trevor looks at Leo, rolls his eyes, and is like, all right, let's go. And he gets up and takes Blobby upstairs. And Blobby, this absolute balloon of a man, he's got 4 chins. He is a large dude, very bald, bulbous nose, and ears that stick out, but he is human.
Wow.
And you realize that as soon as he walks into the shop, immediate fish stink that was on Trevor earlier.
Ugh.
All right, let's go. And he brings him upstairs. As they get upstairs, you two up there can hear the like thump of the big man walking through, and you think it's just because of the stairs, but no, it continues. And they are about to enter the room across from yours when you hear Blobby go, why would I get the woman's room? I want my own room. And yes, all right. We got some guests, as you saw. They're using that one right now, so just take this one, you fat fuck. And he
Oh my God.
into the other room. Was like, how dare you talk to me like that?
I'm curious as to the disrespect in this history.
Yeah, just drop your stuff on, come on down, get yourself an ale, we'll deal with you. Just, take the damn room. You're getting it for free anyway, you always do. And Trevor walks away as Blobby kind of settles into his room, and you guys can hear the floorboards as Blobby walks around in the room, just cracking throughout the room as he figures out where he wants to sit down. And you hear from down the hall, Trevor be like, go wash yourself too, you old man. You stink. And Trevor makes his way back downstairs to the bar.
When he comes downstairs, Leo will be in the same place at the bar with his drink, but Leo is not wearing one of his gloves, and he's sort of looking at his hand a little bit.
You all right? Cut yourself on something.
What? No. You don't get along with your boss? I mean, not many people do. Isn't he your boss?
Nah.
Coworker?
Blobby's a family friend. He was our dad's best friend. He's kind of like an uncle to us.
Oh.
Your friends.
Yeah. Well, kind of. He's we take care of him. It was ever since the accident with our parents, things kind of went downhill for him. He never really recovered, so we take care of him every now and then.
Sorry to hear that.
Shit happens.
I just look at him a little bit wide-eyed, like I don't know what to say.
You want another drink?
Maybe. I'm not used to it.
You generally become more susceptible to drinks as you drink, so just FYI.
I understand that.
If you drink so much, you're really gonna have to stay here tonight.
I thought that's what you wanted.
That is what I wanted, but I'm unsure if that's what you wanted.
I don't really get a say in what I want.
Well, that sounds quite boring.
It usually is, yeah.
So who's the one who gets a say in your life? And he reaches behind the bar from this side of the bar. Val's in the kitchen dealing with Danny and grab the pitchers that were left over behind there and pours himself more and offers it to you.
Let me roll. I gotta roll to see if I accept it or not. I kid you not, that's a 1. I think I am drinking more.
And he pours you some more alcohol, some more ale.
And keep drinking it.
So who's the one who gets to make all the decisions for Leo, the great Leo from Brighton?
I don't think Leo's very great. Until recently, it wasn't me. And even then, it's, sometimes there are things that are needed of us that aren't exactly what we want to do. It's just part of life.
Yeah, shit happens. Especially when you live on a frickin' nation with a beast like Behemoth. No, right, mate.
Well, they're not. The beasts haven't been around for a little while.
Yeah, but...
Plus, people were always worse anyway.
I don't know, I've yet to meet a person who's, destroyed Avon with a footstep before. So I'm unsure if I can agree with that, but yeah, people can be pretty scummy.
The beasts, I don't think, do it exactly on purpose. They're beasts, People, they know what they're doing. They do it anyway. Some of them enjoy it. I don't know that behemoth necessarily enjoys stepping on villages.
Oh, then I wish he just, maybe took a detour.
I agree. I'm sorry.
So what's this about people being evil?
Well, you've seen some of the people that I used to associate with.
Yeah, eccentric. I wouldn't.
You labeled that eccentric.
I mean,
You think Lydia was eccentric?
all right. She's pretty bad, but I wouldn't go out of my way to say that she's evil. I mean, I don't
She
really
almost
have
killed
much
Maria.
I don't have much of a comparison other than the great beast coming through Haven when I was a kid. Like, that's evil to me. I don't have, I've not met another mortal who's, I've met bad people, but I've never met, somebody who could do as much of the horrors as Behemoth. And evil's a big word.
I suppose we might be defining evil differently.
But that's all right. We lived in different places, different times, met different people. I'm sure perhaps my definition of evil would be closer to yours if I grew up in Brighton.
I didn't only grow up in Brighton.
Oh, yeah?
I've been a few places.
Oh, yeah? Like where?
Oh, spent a lot of it on a ship.
On a ship? I've never seen you here.
I didn't really leave the ship much until I left for good.
Would never have taken you for a sailor.
Not much in my life has been my choice. I think I've made that clear.
Well, except for now.
Yeah.
Except for now. I look back down at my hand for a second.
It's full of ale.
I think that's a pretty good first step, don't you?
Maybe.
You don't agree?
It's complicated.
Everything's complicated.
True.
It's much easier to, make sense of complicated things if you say them out loud. Just my experience.
I'm sure you have things that you don't say out loud.
Many things. But when I got
Well-
problems, the best thing I do is a good ale, a good friend, talk it over.
Does Trevor talk to
No,
his
I'm not
sister?
saying that that's got to be me. I'm just saying it's one way.
I'm gonna turn to him and I'm just gonna look at him for like a good minute.
Okay.
I don't really realize that I'm looking at him for that long,
There's two of him.
but I'm sort of just I definitely look like I'm contemplating something.
Leo, maybe you shouldn't have had another drink. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Perhaps blink, then blink.
Sorry. I can fix this. And I'm gonna look at my hand one more time, and then I'm just gonna put it to my forehead, and I'm gonna cast what is it? The one that makes me non-drunk. Cure
Lesser
poison and
restoration.
disease.
Oh,
Whatever.
There's an interesting thing with cure poison and disease, or was it lay on hands, Keith? It was like no one ever really
I don't
deals
know.
with it, but you have to actually know what the poison is, which is why detect poison and disease is always so important. Not for lesser restoration though. It might just be lay on hands.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you need to use Lesser Restoration, Cure Poison Disease, or Lay on Hands, get rid of a poison status, or let it take its toll. I believe.
Yeah.
Because they don't last forever generally.
No, I mean you're literally dealing with like long-lasting poisons, or if you're in combat, they usually last like 1 round or a minute. That's all. Leo, do we know what race you are?
You've seen my wings like twice now.
I know. I was just wondering, as an audience, do we know? So yes.
That I'm an ASMR?
Yes.
Yeah. I think so.
Do ASMR handle alcohol faster to you or slower?
I have no idea. I just know that Leo's only ever purified the alcohol that he's drank before.
Okay. First time drinker.
So yeah, he's going to heal himself of being poisoned, and he'll put on his glove and say sorry about that. He looks a little guilty.
It's all right. What just happened?
I'm not drunk anymore. It's fine.
Oh, that's quite nifty. I gotta go to work tomorrow with a hangover. And he takes a big chug.
I can help you with that before I leave.
I
You
might
want to go to work.
I might
hungover?
kind of well, you give me a taste of good life, I may want the good life from now on.
Good life being.
Oh, I'm good. It's a joke, Leo. It's a joke. Never mind. It's all good. I've been hungover at work before. Where the hell are your friends? Blobby's gonna be taking up the frickin' cleaning station for a while.
I don't know. Honestly, we don't know how damaged Folkfar might have been. Maria might be up there with her for a while.
I guess that kind of makes your decision for you, doesn't it? You staying the night?
I suppose.
Ah, yes. I'm sure little Danny will love it. If you wake up with his blanket on you again, well, pretty
He's
sure
a
it's
good
just
kid.
'cause he likes you. He is a good kid. I'm happy you like him.
Children in general are,
What?
they're
Handfuls?
more more agreeable.
Handfuls. Yes.
Yeah, he's I just want him to grow up in a good place, We went through a lot of shit and he was a baby when his parents died, so
You've mentioned it a few times tonight. Did you want to talk about it? Apparently talking about your problems is the best way to deal with them.
Yeah, but I've talked about my problems before. Do you want to learn more about me? Is that why? Because it doesn't bother me anymore.
I'd like to learn more about you.
Yeah? Well, all right. Where should I start? Oh, let's see. A little over 20 years ago, I was born under the stars
Nice.
down over in Octa on the other side of Filoria, but my family decided that you know what, Western life wasn't for us, and they moved us out here. Me and Val. Val's older, by the way, and we came here. While Val and I were just little kids, Behemoth came walking through, destroyed Avon completely from the nice larger dock than it is now, and well, that was kind of a nightmare. But we survived. We were able to rebuild, and then my parents had Danny, little Danny. This was shortly after Behemoth was taken down, not too far from here. So not too long after that, my parents went missing.
Shit.
They just went missing?
Well, first it was my mom and my dad. He used to be an adventurer. He used to do some adventuring for the guild up in Joro when he was a kid, apparently. So he put it back on his old gear and went looking for her, and he just never came back until we found his body in the Spriggan Forest, along with my mother, strung up in the vines.
Holy shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, yeah, it's been rough. Not to say that we've been the ones who've gotten the worst of it, but little Danny is growing up in a good place, even though his parents aren't around. We're doing what we can.
Well, he has you and your sister. You two seem to be doing a pretty good job with him, at least, from what I can see.
Yeah. He's not quite at that age where he's gonna start wondering where his parents are, though. Just his older brother, older sister. It's not gonna lie, that moment it's pretty scary thinking about when it's gonna happen. But do what you can.
I can't say that I'll understand. I don't really know what family's like, so.
Well, I'm not sure which is worse, having it and losing it, or never having it to begin with.
Probably the first.
I wouldn't know.
So down to earth. Damn.
Is Folkfar fixed yet?
Yeah, are you guys done your stuff up there? It's been, I would say, a good 45 minutes to an hour since you guys.
Maria said she was coming down. I said I was just going to rest in my room for a while.
Oh, Maria's coming down. Okay.
Yeah.
The fish smell, eh? You couldn't handle it. Now that Blobby went up there, it just smells like fish.
I think I smelled like fish.
Oh, and don't misunderstand. That smell is just because he lives on the docks. That's not from work. That's just how he smells.
Oh, man.
I understand. You smell different from him.
Ugh, man, Blobby. What a guy. He's a good man, just good lord. Sometimes you can't understand whatever the fuck he says. Another chug of drink as Maria has entered the room.
Well, I did what I could, but...
Is he dead
probably
again?
No, he
Okay.
isn't. I don't understand why he would think that going inside underwater for so long was a good idea.
Probably didn't know.
Well, I mean, no offense to you, Leo, but the people you've chosen to hang out with, especially him, could have taken any good look around the docks and seen what kind of stuff live in the bay.
I sort of fell into this company. I wasn't. Maria's not that bad though.
Nah, I like
Thanks.
this one. My sister is a little bit more abrasive with you, or
Ugh.
apprehensive, I guess is the word. But she gets like that. Your other friend, what's that term? Curiosity killed the cat?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean
yeah.
it literally killed him. If we weren't there, he'd be dead.
Gonna have to keep an eye on that one.
That's part of what worries me. I'm definitely not going to be coming back from Brighton.
Well, that's strange. I believe you and I had an agreement that I'd hold on to this letter for you.
I mean, I'm probably going to end up dead. If I don't end up dead, sure, I'll come back.
I didn't think you wanted to not honor your agreements, but I mean, that's fine.
Nice.
You know that's not what I meant.
I like holding people to their word. What can I say?
I think
Maybe I'm a
Maria's
little drunk.
definitely overhearing this part.
Oh, yeah. Maria,
Mhm.
you want some more to drink? Or, I mean, Val's been pretty... and as soon as he says her name, Val bursts through the kitchen door. Maria, would you like a drink?
Oh my god, I'm sorry again, Maria.
I have some more pineapple juice. We just we ran out on the front end, so I managed to run back into the kitchen, taking care of Danny a little bit, but I have it. It's here right for you, and she'll put it on the counter for you.
God, perspective really changes when you realize that it's a big sister instead of like a young mother.
I'm
How did
surprised
you not
didn't
know that? I
realize
think that was established.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was established that they were all siblings.
Well, if
I
that's
don't think it was
no,
explicitly
it wasn't.
said
It was never
that-
explicit until until Dylan mentioned it tonight.
It was said that Danny was Trevor's younger brother.
Yes.
Oh.
But I don't think it was explicitly said that Val was also their sibling. Perhaps with Colt's just the way he
I
forgot.
had that assumption.
My
that
bad.
she was his sister,
Because
at
Val
least.
was also declared as Trevor's sister.
Yeah, I
but
remember
never,
that.
Yeah, but never Val and Danny together. So you didn't know what their relationship
I
was. So I think that
probably
was
just
confusing you.
didn't catch Danny and the relationship between Danny and Trevor. That's why I was like, oh, wait a minute. Trevor just said that. They have the same parents. Okay, I'm slow. Good thing Folkvar is faster than me.
Is he?
Yes.
I'll just enjoy your talk. I'll be in the back.
I was gonna
And she'll-
say that this would probably be Maria coming down, like, without her armor, dirty from fixing Folkvar, just not the look that she had earlier this morning. But
Oh yeah, you'd have oil on your nice white dress.
yeah. Oh no, she wouldn't be wearing the dress is part of the armor. She has normal clothes under.
She really? I didn't know that.
It's a
It-
battle dress.
Very similar to Nira's armor. She's always had
Yeah.
clothing underneath.
Yeah,
To be
but it's
fair,
like
the
a full
armor is
suit.
a little bit more ceremonial than it's supposed to. I mean, it's technically still too big. There's just extra stuff inside it.
Then you
Right.
gotta tell us, what does your regular clothing look like? Because I mean, you thought platinum was standard currency. What do you think regular clothing is? I gotta know what you look like.
It's fairly standard clothing, admittedly. Like, it's not that she didn't know what platinum was. It's that a lot of the stuff that her family would buy would be more expensive.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you must have pretty fancy standard clothing.
No, standard, like a standard working tunic, essentially. Because
Ah,
you don't want to be wearing nice clothes and get them dirty when doing artificer stuff.
I'm sure it still
Very true.
has an above average thread count or whatnot.
it's double
it's plain,
stitched.
but it's quality.
The dirtiness is a good point, though.
Yeah, so does that spark any statement from Val at all, or no?
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Damn.
You are noble.
Too
Val
heavy.
believes noble. And that's it. All right. I'll just leave you guys to it. If you need another drink, just let me know. I'll be in the back. She'll walk back to the back. She's got a little apron on. She looks like she's been like cleaning up in the back. You can hear Danny going like psh, psh, mirror attack in the background as she goes back.
So cute.
Not too long later, maybe 5-ish minutes, Val comes out of the back room holding Danny up underneath his armpits, and Danny is like slumped in her arms, like, I'm not even tired. I'm not that tired at all. I want. And Val has the mirror that he was playing with tucked in her arm as she's carrying him up. Yeah, all right. Taking you to bed. You can play in your room for a little bit and then go to bed. How's that? Like, no, you're tired. I don't want to go to bed. And she walks by you guys with Danny on her way upstairs. Man, I think Danny's got the right idea. I gotta probably hit it early too. Early mornings in summer for the dock industry. Fills his mug one more time and downs half of it. But I'll finish this. So, I can ready the one room for you. I'm sure your friend's still up there, right? He'll look to Maria.
I think so, yeah.
All right. The other two, I mean, the room's big enough for all three of you. I just don't know if, kind of just make yourselves at home as you did.
Thank you.
We don't really have other amenities, so do your thing. And he'll chow down the rest of his mug, leave it on the other side of the counter. All right. It was a good talk. Good time, friends. Considering I got to be the one to wake Blobby up in the morning, I'm going to bed.
Good night.
Night. He'll walk upstairs, and you guys are left to your own devices. It is getting pretty late at this point. I believe it's just past 9 o'clock, 9:30.
Did you want to go see if Lemanger has rooms, or did you want to stay here?
I think it would be impolite of us to not stay at this point.
All right.
You don't have a problem with it, do you?
No, I don't.
You're
I
welcome
was just
to
curious, that's all.
Keep the room upstairs. I'll sleep down here again. It's fine.
No, it's fine. You can. I can stay down here tonight.
No, you should take the room.
Val comes back downstairs. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Miss Lecky, your room is ready.
What? What room?
There you go, Maria.
Not to worry, just a regular old room that we prepare just for guests. So come on, and she'll come over and grab your hand and start leading you upstairs.
Oh, this will be interesting.
She leads you upstairs into the first room, which was one of the two rooms that you were not supposed to go into last night. And it's just perfectly decorated. It looks
Wow.
like a woman's room. Nope. The bed looks like it hasn't been lived in at all. It looks like a hotel room.
Wow.
Well, this is your room for the night. So
What is all this? I don't.
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. As long as you're good for the night, just let me know. You can have full reign of the kitchen. I can get you anything to drink in the morning, and you have yourself a good night, eh?
Can I insight? Is this her room?
Absolutely. Roll me insight.
Oh my god. That's a good insight.
23.
This is 100% her room.
Oh my god. What a call. What a call.
It's Val. This is your room. I couldn't take this.
Oh, well, I mean, technically I own the old building, so all 4 rooms here are mine.
She was ready.
Yeah, but... And she'll just walk over to this is a picture of you and Trevor and Danny.
That's
He-
funny.
He sprints over and slams it down. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a frame.
Memories are replaceable. You have a good night.
God. Oh no.
And she slowly backs out the door, and as she's closing it, her eyes are like the only thing you can see through the crack in the door, and she's like, you have a good night, okay? Let me know if you need anything. Anything at all.
She is the
Anything. I mean it.
best.
This is messed up.
She just puts her head in her hand. She's like, oh. Damn it, Folkvar.
Oh.
And Val comes back downstairs with some extra blankets and pillows.
Val?
Leo, got some stuff for you.
Oh, I'm all right. I was perfectly comfortable last night.
Well, more for me then. She'll go to
You're-
the opposite corner of the restaurant.
What about your room?
It is occupied.
It's blobby.
I want to insight check that
Go for it.
to see if I know that she's given up her room. 14 plus 7 is 21.
Yeah, she's definitely given up her room.
You know, Maria won't appreciate that.
That's fine. As long as when she goes back to Brighton, she says she just speaks about how much she liked staying here at Val's Kitchen in Haven. That's all I care about. Besides, I've got some more work to do in the back room anyway. This is just for when I eventually fall asleep.
Oh my god.
Can I help?
I mean, if you want.
Leo can't
I nod.
sleep.
Yeah, all right. Come on back. And she'll take you to the back, and she's organizing the what woods from the table scraps and stuff that were destroyed the other day in the fight are salvageable.
Oh.
What she can sell, what she can't, as well as putting whatever foods and stuff that she got from Folkvar, as well as the market when she was out that day with Danny, so that it doesn't what's going to spoil sooner rather than later, what can be stored, what can't. It's just a lot of stuff that she has to go through, and more than usual because she's also going through the wood to see what she can salvage. So
Yeah.
it's going to you take a look at it and you surmise this will take, with the two of you, 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Alone, this would have taken her all night.
Yeah, I'm gonna help.
Okay. I don't need any roll or anything. I'll just say that you helped her, and it'll be
Alright.
done by the time you guys get to bed. Does everybody peacefully go to sleep,
Y-
or do some
I would say
people?
peacefully.
It's perfumed just right. So Folkfire, you've been sitting in your room for a while. What are you doing?
I do need to keep on working on fixing the rest of my body, but realistically, I'll do my artificer stuff because it's overnight, which means I'm going to remove the cap of water breathing and I'm going to re-enchant my chest of preserving
Okay.
because you do that on a long rest. And I did clean it, so I'm satisfied with it. And now that I think there's a fish smell permeating the entire upper floor, I'm going to think it's all the stuff that Maria took out of me and my floor. So out of respect, I would like to combine those soap reagents again and give this room a decent scrub.
Yeah. What did I have you roll last time? Was that athletics or acrobatics or something?
I can't remember. I think it was intelligence.
I mean, if I would get you to roll intelligence, it would be to notice that it's not from you. So
Oh, no, just, I mean, just make it a,
just a straight strength.
yeah,
Just
strength is
strength.
fine. Oh, wait, no, let's do constitution because I'm not perfect. I'm not well.
sure.
Cool.
Constitution works as well. No,
Oh,
actually, no.
shit.
Strength. You're rolling strength.
That's fine. I don't have to change the roll of the die. It was a 19. Damn, Folkvar is so good at cleaning shit. His first cleaning was a nat 20. This one's a 19 plus 2, 21.
Maybe that's why he threw himself
you
in the
clean
ocean.
up your room so well. It looks great. It's probably the best looking room in this entire building. The smell of fish is still there.
Huh. Well, nothing I can do about that. So, I would just make sure that everyone downstairs was between rooms, and I'd offer to anyone. I mean, it still smells like fish, and I don't know why, but the room is spotless. So,
if you went downstairs, there's nobody downstairs.
oh, okay. I'll just peek my head out now that it's probably nighttime across the water, see if I see Jenko's head, and then go to bed upstairs.
Okay.
Maybe I can stare longingly out the window.
The window that you're currently in is looking the opposite way, so you can't look out that window. Unfortunately.
Well, shit. I'll look out the window anyways. Anything going wrong?
Nothing.
Thank goodness.
Mostly darkness.
My old friend.
Because the dock doesn't generally work during the day, so you can see guards walking up and down the dock with torches, but that's it.
All right.
Maria, what do you do when Val ends up dropping you off and closing the door behind you?
She's unsure because also her stuff is downstairs.
What do you do?
Probably just after a little bit, just go to bed. Didn't really have much of a choice in the matter.
Okay. And Leo, you're helping Val.
Yeah.
Do SMR need 8 hours?
I think so. Let me double check.
Actually, the timing doesn't matter because you guys will still get up by around 8 anyway if you get full 8 hours. So it's all good.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
no, I think I still need to sleep 8 hours.
Okay.
Or well, an 8-hour long rest is 6 hours of sleep usually, is it not?
2 hours of light activity, yeah.
Correct.
Right.
I know we're not doing light activity though.
6 and 2.
But-
It's all good. You'll still be able to do it. So it's all good.
All right.
Yeah. So the night goes without a hitch. You're all asleep in your beds. Did Leo go over to the corner that he slept in last time?
Yeah.
After you guys are done kind of figuring out what pile to put what in the back rooms, you go over to your little corner and Danny's blanket's already there for you.
Aw.
Adorable.
You see that he kind of tried to fold it
Aw,
as best as he could, but it's definitely not at all folded.
I will
you-
use it because he was very sweet.
You've got your corner, and Val took the opposite side, closer to the bar and the entrance to the kitchen, and you guys go to sleep. The morning before, Leo, you were the first one to wake up, but
Yep.
unfortunately, you didn't have a Blobby living here first. So
Oh,
this
no.
morning, Blobby is a man of... He likes animals. One of them that he enjoys the most is called a rooster. He's this nightmare man of basically a blobfish turned human. And as soon as Trevor goes and wakes him up, he's got no values of keeping quiet while other people are asleep.
Everyone's awake.
Oh, no.
Everybody roll me perception.
Nat 20.
Oh boy. Okay, you're awake.
Perception 21.
You're all awake.
Yeah.
You just hear like
Didn't want a nat
Trevor went
20.
through-
No.
Folkvar, you hear Trevor with that nat 20. You hear Trevor get up and try to be quiet on his way to Blobby first.
Uh-huh.
And that's what gets you up. Otherwise, the rest of you kind of hear just like, how dare you wake me up in the morning? And you can hear Trevor just be like, all right, man, just calm down. It's like, Jesus, you do this every time.
Oh my God.
And he's just getting angry, and you hear him stomp out of the room and stomp his way downstairs.
My
As
lord.
Trevor is like, Blubby, people are sleeping. You gotta, Jesus.
I will get up quickly and like put myself in a sitting position and fold the blanket really quick. We'll just like sit up at the table so that I'm being less impolite.
All across the bar from you is used to this apparently because she is knocked out. And Blobby is the first one to make it to the bottom floor, and he doesn't even make eye contact with you. He just walks over to the bar and takes 2 seats to sit down. He's like, at this point, he's
fuck?
not even making sense, like in terms of words.
Yeah.
But Trevor understands him. He's like, yeah, Blobby, I'll get you some food. Oh man.
Do you need
Sorry,
help?
Leo. No, it's all right. They'll be up soon. Danny's probably on his way down here in a minute. Hopefully you can sleep a little bit longer, but whatever works. Frickin' guy. And he walks to the back to get food started. He pops his head back out. I was like, Leo, you waiting too?
Only if you let me help.
Well, that's kind of a shitty ultimatum.
What?
All right,
You
get
don't
your
want to
ass
spend
back
more
in.
time with me?
No, I mean, by all means. I just prefer to, let you eat my cooking, not everybody eat both of ours cooking, but that's fine. Get your ass back here.
I go and help him with the cooking.
The other two, what are you doing?
What is that noise? Oh no. Maybe all that water really messed with Folkvar's voice box. I should go check. I should go check on Folkvar.
I mean, the door would be unlocked, and I would just be finishing up, rolling up all my stuff, and ready to go. Doesn't take long. Hello.
Oh, it's not you making that noise.
No, it's another guest. But I assume that means it's morning time. So let's head downstairs. Trevor's up.
And whatever that noise is.
You hear banging on the counter.
I can't get over it. Maria, I think something from the ocean followed me on land. We should equip ourselves with something.
Well, my stuff is downstairs, so...
Yeah, you want to borrow my hammer? I'll just hand you my hammer. Remember, you can throw it if you want. Don't have...
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, fuck, let's go.
Oh, no.
I fly into a rage. I'm kidding.
Leo's sleeping downstairs?
I doubt he's sleeping anymore.
But what if it's attacking him?
Oh, he'd say something like, no, stop.
Would he know?
Yeah. Or at least he'd say that he's looking disappointed or something. It's like, now I have to heal myself. Woe is me.
Oh my god. This is his Folkvar's interpretation of me. It's horrible.
By the way, Maria, as we run down the stairs, I never got to say thank you again for healing me on the dock. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. Okay.
No, that's just... What is that?
It's amazing. It's monumental.
Down the corner into the restaurant, you see Blobby has sitting on two chairs, and his stomping was like fork and knife in one hand and just, I want my food. With that, Trevor finally comes through the back door with 2 plates of food.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to say, with that, I want you to roll initiative.
Yes, against the monster that is Blobby.
A hungry
I mean,
blob.
they came with weapons, so I think it would be probably be Folkvar telling Blobby to roll.
Trevor
two
just
plates
in
of
time, 2 plates of food in his arms. Leo, I'm sure, close behind her, still in the kitchen. All right, Blobby, these 2 are for you, and then we're going to work. Hurry up and eat. No ale this morning, you fuck. And Blobby's just like, all right, fucking. And Blobby just goes to town on the food.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you 2, and he'll knock on the wall to the back kitchen. We need 2 more. Your friends are up. Make yourselves comfortable. Leo and I are making breakfast. Sorry?
What's going on?
Oh, this is Blobby.
This is...
Yeah, listen, It's a long story. So, I mean, I just don't have that much time this morning. If you come by again, we can talk all about him, I'm sure. But,
okay.
yeah, I mean, he's a good guy. He's just, he's a little impatient, I guess. Anyway, 2 more. Me and Leo are making breakfast. Make yourselves at home. Drinks.
Now that Folkvar knows Blobby's a person, I'd like to make an insight check.
Absolutely, go for it.
Because I got the nat 20 on that perception and I heard Trevor going in, and the reaction that Blobby had, I want to see if maybe Blobby has PTSD or something.
I would need more of a medicine check than
Yeah,
just
absolutely. It's still a thought.
Yeah, go for it.
Let me just make sure. There it is. Folkvar. Medicine is +1.
You know what? Roll me both, and then we'll see how specific the details are.
What's the second roll?
So roll insight.
Oh, they're both +1.
So roll insight and then roll medicine.
Insight first is 16 +1, 17.
Nice.
And medicine is 3 +1, 4.
Okay, so as you kind of look over the facial features and see how Blobby has been kind of taking himself, you realize that he is dealing with something.
Yeah.
It is not, you don't know what specifically. This is too all over the place to not have been caused by something.
Okay. Trevor, can I follow you into the kitchen for just a moment? I can help, and I'd like to ask something.
Yeah, all right. There's not a ton of room in the kitchen, but yeah.
I am small.
That's fine. Yeah. And yeah, he goes back, and Leo's back there also cooking. Leo, Trevor would have offered you an apron that says Val's Kitchen on it. Would you have taken it?
Yep.
Fucking adorable. Oh, Leo, good to see you. This is actually perfect. I can ask both of you. I hope this is not too forward, but based on what happened this morning, the lobby, he seems there's more. Something happened, right? Something in his past. I think he's been having. Does he have bad dreams?
I mean, well, yeah, duh.
Was there something traumatic that happened?
Yeah. I mean, when my parents died, he was part of the group that went looking for my mom. He's the only one that came back alive. That's pretty staggering, don't you think?
Oh my God, that is heartbreaking.
Yeah. So, as much of a pain in the ass he is, he deserves my family's respect at least.
Leo, do you know any medicinal practices regarding treatment of the brain?
I don't know that there's anything we could do to help him with what we currently have.
Okay, then Trevor, I have to ask a favor of you.
What's that?
As a token of my favor to you, and your home, and apologizing for the scuffle, I want to present to him my nightcap. This, I want you to try and give it to Blobby and put it on him when he sleeps. And I'm asking this as a favor because I need you to protect it with your life until I get it back. I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is very special to me, and I don't know how, but ever since every night that I wear it, I have had a good dream.
Yeah. I mean, all right. I can take care of a second person's awesome object. He looks sidelong at Leo.
What?
As long as you both come back.
Second person's object?
Hey, listen, as long as everybody comes back, we're all good.
We
Yes.
plan on coming back.
Hey, there's the word. I'll take your word.
Okay, hold
promise.
on. That's a lot of pressure. I'm not trying to do... Okay, so you don't have to defend it with your life. Let's be reasonable. It's just a nightcap. But
Yeah, no, don't worry. I was just gonna treat it like
just don't lose
a
it.
precious hat.
Yes, thank you. Just don't lose it. I think it'll help Blobby.
All right. Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay.
And are you handing it to him now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I will take off inspiration from my sheet.
Okay.
That's all.
In the other room,
That's all for Folkvar.
Val slowly waking up. She's like rubbing her eyes and everything, and she sees Maria, and she immediately goes into, oh no, can't let her see me sleeping. Fixing her hair and everything like this, and immediately behind the bar. Miss Lucky, can I get you anything?
Could you just call me Maria, please?
Nope. I heard that a friend of mine a friend of mine told me that if you ever speak to a noble as high standing as yourself, Miss Lecky, casually, then that is also grounds for, if they ever get into a moment of maybe small anger, grounds for execution. So no, absolutely not.
Oh my God.
Wow.
What?
Where did you hear that?
Thank you
From
for
a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Yeah, friend of a
Folkvar!
busy.
Look for Acoustic
Busy.
Maria.
Okay. I'll shuffle off.
Folkvar, have you been telling Val weird stories about things that nobles do to people?
What? No. I never had the chance to tell her all the cool stories about what nobles do to people.
It's not cool. No. Oh.
What? I like the nobility. They're my favorite customers.
A full glass of pineapple juice has appeared on the counter in front of you.
Look, this is all your fault, Folkvar. I didn't want people to know I was a noble. My family isn't even, might not even be considered nobles by the time I get back. And I don't deserve any of this.
Oh, damn, that's a lot to put on me just for saying your name.
You did a lot more than just say my name, Folkvar. Might as well just paraded me around on a fucking float.
Oh,
A big sign that says nobility. Ugh.
Maria, I'm sorry, but it was only to Val. What does a parade look like?
Never mind.
Can I mean, I promise I won't do it again. That's all I can do going forward. I'm sorry.
More food is finished cooking. All the plates split between Leo and Trevor are coming out.
Before we leave the kitchen, because I know it's just the two of us in the kitchen, does he look hungover or like he didn't sleep well or anything?
He definitely looks hungover, yeah.
I am going to take off one of my gloves and I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to say, I really hope you'll forgive me for this. And I'm going to cure him of his hangover. I'll put my hand on his forehead.
Aw.
I will take it away pretty quickly though.
He'll take a second and blink. Forgive you. Jesus, I should be paying you.
No.
That was awesome.
Shouldn't have done that. And I'll walk out of the kitchen.
And breakfast is coming out.
Yep.
plates for everybody. Blobby's just finishing up his plate. Trevor's going to be eating at the end of the bar without a chair, and Val isn't moving from her place behind the bar, making sure that the pineapple glass is full.
Which is not being touched. Maria's just sitting there, head in hands, just like, I don't want to have to deal with this.
You feeling all right, Maria?
No, not really. Just,
Oh, will you be okay to leave today?
yeah. It's just, apparently
Wait,
someone
look.
told Val that being rude or even not like this to a noble is grounds for execution.
What?
And I'm just,
It wasn't me.
That's-
It was not me. I
Listen,
did not do it.
Maria.
I did not.
Maria, you don't need to take Val seriously. And there's a glare from Val to Trevor, and he just doesn't care. She's got this, how do I put it? She's got some sort of thing when it comes to dealing with nobles.
Such
and,
a brother. Such a brother
you
thing
can
to say.
You can see that Val is like inching towards him. And when he sees that she's inching towards him, he takes up his plate and moves around so that she's further away from him as he keeps talking. It's like, listen, she's got a thing with nobles. Don't worry, it's not you. I promise, she's just strange. Whoever she's hearing this shit from, it's probably that bitch Ashley at Ridge. I don't know what to tell you. It's got nothing to do with you, though. If anybody walked in here and said, I'm a noble, you don't even need to have a signet ring and she would treat you like an angel.
I'm a noble.
Val's already in front of him. You need to eat and go to work. Don't you? Yeah. Yes, I do. Blobby. And Trevor's eating as he leaves through the door. Good travels and all that, but I feel like if I stay any longer, my life is on the line. Leo, you gave me your word. Folkvar, I'll take care of it.
I nodded
Have a
him.
good travel. Bye.
Bye.
I wave.
Trevor waves back.
Bye, Blobby.
And him and Blobby are through the door. Now it's just you guys and Val. As she walks back over to the counter, she's like, I'm so sorry for his attitude. Please, I hope that doesn't ruin the great time that you've had here at Val's Kitchen.
Great.
At what time will you be leaving?
Now?
As soon as we're finished eating,
Absolutely, take your time. The house is yours.
there's nothing wrong with the way that your brother treated Maria.
I
At least I don't think so. I look to Maria for confirmation.
she nods.
disagree. I really hope that my brother isn't executed. Excuse me. And I will go and take care of Danny. You guys are free to have some more drinks and whatever, and then come on back whenever you can. Me and Danny are going to be going out for some more shopping later today, so I think he's still asleep. It's a wonder that he slept through Blobby, but
Well, we'll be leaving Haven today, so we won't see any of you for a while.
then we have some, if there's any extra breakfast that you want to help yourselves, bring it on the road with you. Otherwise, safe travels.
Actually, yes, thank you, Val. Where would we go for the provisions? I need to purchase some for the travel.
We already purchased travel provisions, Folkvar.
Oh, that's...
Remember?
sorry. Yes, forgot.
You were carrying all of them. Did you lose them?
No.
You didn't take them underwater with you,
Of
did you?
course not. Only my chest is waterproof.
All right, then.
Where are they?
I mean, I left them all in this place,
I'm sure they're in the corner.
probably.
He did leave his bin here. He only went out with Janko.
Yeah.
Okay,
And his
that's
freaking
good.
hat.
I'm ready for the road. They're done. Done eating.
Okay, and she's gone.
Well, why don't we go see the riding lizards? Because that's where Jeb and Tuppence was going to have my riding lizard.
He found your lizard? Really?
No!
Oh my God,
what? Sorry. Sorry.
Is he leaking? Is he leaking?
Sorry. Sorry. I just didn't have my morning ale. I'll go behind the counter for an ale. Down it. All right. Put it on the table. Okay. Sorry. Let's go see our riding lizards.
Okay.
Jenko's free now. I will find him. He has a family.
Okay, so you guys head on out.
Yeah.
Okay,
With the
so you go on
rations.
over to the mounting station, which is where you guys picked up Smug and left Smug before. I'm assuming Maria grabs Cammy from the alley first,
Absolutely.
and you guys make your way over. So you have Cammy already, and out front you have the two gnome helpers that were helping Jeb and Tuppen setting up the a third riding lizard. with the emblazoned saddle and riding reins and leads and stuff like that. But there is a massive difference in that he kept it tasteful with yours, with Smug. It is not at all tasteful with this new one.
Uh-huh.
It is emblazoned in large, blocky letters. It is just a walking billboard. And you can't help but notice that the color is, it looks artificial. And
What?
perhaps on the right side of the haunch, it looks as though they took that and spray painted a logo for Jeb and Tuppence Stable.
Oh my
on
lord.
the skin of the riding lizard.
Riding lizard's got a Jeb and Tuppence cutie mark?
Yes.
Love it.
What's their name?
Well, the two gnomes are working on it. They don't see you coming up. Do you go up?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Pananan and Erwin look over to you. It's like, you must be the guy.
Hello.
Hold on.
Holding.
Pananan,
Holding.
shut up. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm stopped.
And one of them, Erwin, runs back inside, and the double doors leading inside of the next door, which is Jeb and Tuppence Stables, burst open as little Jeb and Tuppence like, he's back. I knew I could count on you, buddy. And he waddles over. He's like, all right. I'm going to introduce you to your best friend of the year. Oh, it's nice to meet you two again. How's Smug? How's he doing?
Doing just fine.
Oh, that's good. All right, well, this is Coco. Coco is a regular old corrosive Drake. She's just as good as your little old cameo over there, as well as Mr. Smug. All right. Isn't that great? We outfitted her with a custom paint job and some good range and a good shadow. Otherwise, she's all yours.
I believe I already gave him the 10 gold, so I'll
Sure
just...
did. And I'll see you back here once a month for 3 months. 50 gold a month.
Okay, let's see if we can make... Wait a minute, 50 gold a month. So the rest of this month is 40 gold, and then it's 50, and then it's 50, for a total of 150.
No, I believe what we came to was 10 gold up front, 150 gold over 3 months.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I go to shake his hand. Thank you.
Shake your hand. Oh, thank you, my friend. All right. A good tidings to you all.
I'm just going to let you know. Oh, one thing. If I have mail or postage in case I can't get here directly, will you accept it?
That is absolutely something that we can help you with here at Jeb and Tuppence Stables. Come on inside. We'll talk about the price.
Oh my God. No. It's okay. We don't have to go inside.
Well, all right. If this is what, you know what, I understand. As a customer, you got to go over your options, you know? Come on back to Jeb and Tuppence whenever you got something you want to talk about.
I think your business is outstanding, and I will happily ride your name into the sunset.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, young man. All right, well, toodaloo.
Bye.
And he'll turn around and walk away. Erwin, the one that ran in to get him, is staying inside of the Jeb and Tuppence stable doors, and Pananan is still there, kind of just outfitting with the rest of the reins and stuff for Coco.
I want to shake Pananan's hands.
Pananan is tiny. Pananan looks like a gnome who had a bomb in front of him and it exploded in his face. And I don't mean that in a gruesome way. I mean, his hair is sticking up at weird angles.
He's
all directions.
He is beautiful, and I would like to kneel as a small dwarf forged.
Absolutely. Do it. And then roll me a d20.
Oh, he doesn't like it? Oh no. 5.
He puts his hand out, kind of like a princess would, puts it in yours, and then looks away and blushes.
I kiss the hand.
And then you can... Fuck, I gotta roll for this. Hold on.
What?
Didn't think this would happen.
No one did.
You did good work. Thank you.
You hear the double doors to Jeb and Tuppence Stables open, and there's Erwin. Angry ass look on his face.
Oh, well, no.
Here.
What?
What you doing with my man?
I'm still kneeling, so I will offer my hand now to Erwin as if to kiss his hand too.
Roll me a d20, persuasion.
15 plus 1, 16.
He kind of takes your hand in the same way that a princess would, and then looks away and blushes.
You've done great work. Thank you. And I kiss his hand.
You have successfully seduced these two gnomes. One on purpose, one not on purpose. and they both kind of just help you get everything attached to Coco.
I needed someone to help me with my cart. As I ride off, I'll be like, "You're both wonderful and beautiful."
Gotten into Folkfar.
They're good workers. I'm into it.
Pen and M will turn to Erwin and be like, "He's talking about me," and Erwin will be like, "No, it's me." And they'll both just like simultaneously wave you off.
I can't.
As the rest of your group, I'm sure, looks on in abject terror or confusion.
Confusion.
Yeah.
I don't even understand what the fuck just happened. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, everyone. Folkfar is a maniac. He's a fucking maniac. And who are these gnomes? They're so horny, but in a lovely way.
They're horny. You seduced them.
I didn't mean to. Folkfar, you
what are
dog.
the other two doing? You guys are, I'm assuming, getting up on Smug and early on Cammy.
Yeah.
Folkfar.
I'm sure they get a little snack before we leave. And,
Okay. And you guys set off towards the eastern exit or entrance to Haven
my
on your way to
God.
Brighton.
yeah.
Is there anything you guys would like to do before you leave town?
The only thing I need is to
No.
resupply my reagent. They're a general store. I know how to work with what they've got.
There is a general store. It is Ridge General Merchants that you visited the other day.
Oh, perfect. What do you think? Probably just a gold to refill.
It's closed.
Oh, never mind. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait, is it too early? Is that why it's closed?
No, roll me perception.
Oh, shit. Adventure. I didn't mean to. I meant to leave the city with you guys. 12 plus 1, 13.
I'm not leaving you behind.
Through like the door window, you can see the little redhead who helped you guys out before passed out again at the counter with a bag of ice on her head.
Oh, what the? I tap on the window really loud. Not to break it.
Good lord. How many things are going to happen that I got to roll for I didn't see coming today?
I just want
Everything. When
it's
you
a
introduce Folkfar,
It's a
everything.
general store. I did a lot of cleaning. I just...
She looks up, scowls right at you, and then goes right back down.
Is the door locked?
Yes.
I'm not doing anything about this. Okay, I hop back on, oh my god, what was her wonderful name?
Go.
Coco.
You know, where Smug is like, fucking, I was ready for this. I was fucking born for this. You know, that's kind of his general attitude. Coco is just all around happy.
Aw.
Not in the same way as Cammy. Cammy's kind of like happy, affectionate. And like makes friends really easily. This one's just happy for anything. Meaning that if she's got like ADHD, as you guys are on the road, she sees a pretty butterfly and she starts veering.
That's perfect
She's
for
a
me.
golden
You're constantly
retriever.
like readjusting her.
She's a golden retriever puppy.
I'm usually interested in
Yes.
what she's trying to find anyways, but I keep her on the road.
So yeah, you guys are on your way out. You guys, it is early morning, so just ahead of you is actually a caravan that's also going to Brighton that left from here as well this morning. They leave early morning to make the trip easier. What do you guys do? You guys just going on your own? Going straight for it? Going as fast as you can, or you're going to take it easy?
I mean, we got the riding
Oh.
lizards so that we could double time it, right?
Yeah, but we should,
Don't want to
you know,
them out though.
No. It's within their comfort zone.
we should just avoid anyone else we see on the roads. But stick to the roads.
I mean, do we want to double time it or go with the caravan?
We don't know this caravan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then let's double time it for the first day to get ahead of the caravan, then we can travel at a normal pace.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys double time it for the first day. You make it a good solid 45% of the way there. A whole day of running, stopping maybe briefly to let them eat, but
Sounds good.
a good sprint 45-50% of the way there. So you guys, what do you guys do? You gonna make camp?
Absolutely. No reason not to.
So the roads in Filoria are generally created wider to create room for people to camp out on the road, so you don't have to go into the forest.
Nice.
Mhm.
But you do have the choice because you do have the riding lizards. So what would you guys like to do?
I don't want to go into the forest.
No.
Just slightly off the road if possible.
Yeah, slightly off the road sounds good.
Could I get one of you guys to roll me a D100?
Maria?
89.
Woo!
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I like high. I like high numbers.
It's something.
And roll me a d4, somebody.
Leo,
Okay.
it's your emboldening bond.
1.
Oh,
Okay. That would be Maria. Roll me the perception.
20, not net.
nice.
Okay, so as you guys are kind of creating your own little mini camp here, you're also not the only ones on the road. You can see other fires. They're really far away though, like right on the horizon. So you guys are a decent distance away
Cool.
from everybody around you. The caravan is way in the dust. So this would be like a 1-person, 2-person trip, but they were going the opposite way. You guys are setting up on the edge of the road. The sun's setting. It's getting pretty late. It's around 10 p.m. at this point. And Maria, there's kind of this weird itch that kind of, it's not really something at the edge of your vision. It's kind of like with your divine sense, you would recognize the feeling because you have divine sense. It's kind of like a little itch in the back of your mind that says that there's kind of an amalgamation of magic in a direction to your back right. And as you turn to look, there's a little flicker of fire in what looks to be a clearing through the trees, not too far away.
Oh.
Huh? What's that?
What? Look in the
Sure.
direction she's pointing.
It looks to be like a flicking fire, but the longer you look, the less and less bright it gets.
You should just stick close to the lizards and hope it continues to go away.
Roll me perception, Leo.
All right. 4. That's 12.
Nothing out of the ordinary. It's really just the fire is kind of flickering, similar to a campfire.
Yeah, I said we just ignore it. Someone else's camp.
How far away is it if it's someone else's camp? I thought we wanted to be away from people.
We did, but do you really want to move camp at this point?
It's not hard to go for half an hour or so.
Notably for you, Maria, there are no bodies around the fire. You can only see the light from the fire kind of flicking in and out.
Well, I rolled just to see whether she would go investigate or not. I rolled pretty low, so I think she's gonna go investigate.
Nice.
Maria, what are you doing?
I want to see what it is.
I don't think that's safe. Leaving the roads isn't safe. There are things here that could kill you.
It'll just be for a minute or two.
What if it's something or someone trying to lure you off the road in anticipation of ambushing you?
Is
Oh,
it even up to the force that I would not be able to bring? That I would not be able to bring Cammy?
You could bring Cammy, but she's been running at full speed all day, so she'd be slow and she may be temperamental, so I would need an animal handling check.
I'll try.
Hey, Folkvar, you roll me perception, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. 16 plus 1, 17.
Okay. You see exactly what they saw.
Cool.
I rolled a 17 for the animal handling.
She's not super cooperative, but she does end up coming with you.
I'll give her a treat.
She looks really tired. She doesn't eat it.
Oh.
Do you go over still?
No.
She is coming with you.
Yeah, but if she's tired and she doesn't want to move. Nope, we're still doing it.
Okay.
Just lead Cammy by the reins instead of riding her.
So as you make your way over to this clearing, you kind of make your way through the trees. You know that corrosive drakes like Cammy are deterrents to the majority of monsters. Most corrosive drakes don't even care that other monsters are around because it's the other monsters that should care that the corrosive drakes are around. And as you approach the edge of this clearing, you see Cammy's kind of disinterested state turn into awareness. And give me one last perception check.
Okay, that's a 24.
Nice.
In the center of this clearing, that is not a natural clearing. There's cut down stumps creating this artificial clearing in the forest.
Mhm.
And right in the center is the source of the bright flame, and it's flickering. It's very dim now. And leading right up to that, it's kind of like a small hill, and cresting at the top is right where this fire is, and underneath it is just a pile of ash. And you quickly realize that this is an adult phoenix
Oh my god.
Oh no.
that is incredibly injured.
Holy
And
shit.
it looks like it's about to die.
Can I roll a nature check on Phoenixes?
Absolutely, go for it.
That's a 20.
Okay, so you would know about the cycle of rebirth for most
Yeah.
phoenixes. You would know that they're generally considered rare. They were a long time ago and still are to an extent considered rare commodities. So they're hunted. They are similar in intelligence to Cammy and her kind, but a lot more sequestered and distrusting. And it looks like this one is at the end of its rope, about to go through the cycle of rebirth. You would also know with a 24-year-old.
No, just a flat 20. 24 is my perception.
Oh, right. Okay, well, even with a 20, the DC was 20. Most phoenixes, adult phoenixes, are at their most vulnerable when they are going through the cycle of rebirth. That is the only point at which they can die for real.
Oh man, this is very tough. Like, what do I do in this situation?
Leo, I don't like how long Maria's taking.
She's the one who wanted to
How
go
lo-
off into the forest.
How long would the cycle take?
You wouldn't know.
I'm gonna go see if she needs
How
help.
far away am I from the others right now?
From the others, 25 feet, 25, 30 feet. You're about the same distance away from the Phoenix as well.
Folkvar will approach Maria. Everything okay?
It's a phoenix.
Like from the stories?
I don't know what I should do. Looks like it's about to die and be reborn.
Wow. How about we watch?
I will point out, Maria realized that it was also injured.
I think something was hunting.
Oh.
How big is it?
It's quite big. It is a large creature.
Oh, wow. Are you worried about it?
A little bit. If something's out there attacking phoenixes, it feels wrong. Just leave it here. Do you think we could coax it back to our camp?
May I make a nature check to see if we can coax it back to the camp?
Absolutely, go for it.
11 plus 7, 18.
Phoenixes generally, the ash is from the active fire in its wings. It's creating a nest to go through its rebirth cycle. This is its nest.
I think it's chosen a spot. Maybe we can... I would prefer to protect its cycle. If it's being hunted, it could probably use our help.
I feel that we should ask Leo. I feel Leo would also just say, the hell with it, and just leave it here.
I don't know. Leo had some pretty wonderful wings earlier, and...
Well,
why don't
you go ask and I'll stay here?
Okay. You have your equipment?
Yep.
Okay. Can I take Cammy back with me? They look pretty tired.
I think it might be safer if I stay with Cammy for now, but...
Okay. Actually, the riding lizards would probably enjoy the heat from around a phoenix's rebirth, so I'll let you consider if we bring all of them. You think about how to convince the phoenix that we can help protect it. I'll go get Leo.
Fofar, roll me perception on your way back.
Okay. DM, I have dark vision. Did you know that? Oof. 9 plus 1, 10.
Okay, nothing out of the ordinary.
I go see Leo.
Well, you came back alive. That's a good sign.
Actually, we probably need your expertise in, and basically your thoughts. I think it might be something worth witnessing.
You need my expertise.
There's...
Is Maria hurt?
There's a dying phoenix that's being hunted or something.
A phoenix.
Yes, a phoenix.
I'm not a vet.
No. Phoenixes rebirth themselves.
I know, Folkvar.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So why do you need my help?
Well,
why does it need our help?
It's been hunted, Maria said.
At this point, Maria, roll me perception again.
20.
You don't see anything specific, but as you look at Cammy, her eyes and feathers are reacting in a way that a cat's ears would.
Ooh.
But it's not at the phoenix.
Oh, that's tense. That is so tense. Anyone else get like tense and stressed when you see the cat know something in the wall? And you don't?
As you look at Cammy, she kind of lowers her head into the leaves of the bushes below her, and her growling begins.
Can I try and see what it is that she's looking at?
You can, sure. You can roll me perception again if you want. With advantage, you know what direction to look.
Okay. 21.
Nice.
Slightly better, but...
You don't see anything. What's your modifier actually to perception?
+5.
Okay, so you would need a nat 20 to see them.
Unless you change the environment.
Can I make an insight check on Cammy then? Be like,
yeah, go for it.
Is it something that is like, we are not prepared to deal with something like this?
Go for it, yeah.
15.
The insight check on Cammy is not that whatever it is large and scary. It's that whatever it is, there's lots of them.
It's a hunting party.
So back to the others, what do you guys do?
Well, I would be saying to Folkvar when he says that it was being hunted, we don't want to be the next target of whatever was hunting it, so you should just tell Maria to get out of there and we'll move our camp.
That's logical, but what about, I guess you just don't care about the rareness and legendary status of these mythical beasts?
The phoenix will come back.
Not if it's being hunted.
No, but I really don't think we could do much to protect it from whatever might be hunting it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start heading back. You can stay with the lizards. It'll be safe. And I just know that Maria will try to protect it. It's what she does. I think it's in her heart. So I'm going to go help protect Maria. See you. Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
I am insulted.
As you get back to Maria, Folkvar, roll me a d20.
Okay.
Or sorry, perception, not just d20.
Before I roll, at this point, I think I would start just like using my meditation jewels and just start giving myself guidance while I can. Would you allow that?
Okay. For this roll, yes.
Okay. It's just a d4. Come on, stones. 12 plus 2 plus 1, so 15.
You don't see anything, at least in the forest, but you do see that right as you get up to Maria, whose attention and Cammy, kind of their attention is elsewhere, the phoenix grows brightly and the rebirth cycle has begun. And you know that the only way to kill a phoenix for sure with that nature roll from earlier is to interrupt its rebirth cycle.
Wow.
And as you do so, as you see this like flare of fire, 6 shadows move from the tree lines on the other side, like all around the clearing, and start moving towards the phoenix in the middle.
Oh my god. Oh, what's the range on guidance?
What are they?
It's touch.
Are they just
Now that you
shadows?
can see them, they are shades.
Shades.
Remember on the first night when
Yeah,
I had Leo roll
I do.
wisdom?
I do.
That's what these guys are.
I'm just trying to think. Maria, what is that? Those look malicious.
Yep, they do indeed. She's going to draw her sword.
What do you think they're weak against? And probably not fire.
I don't know, but I hope this isn't a bad idea.
It is.
Are we 30 feet from the...
Yes.
I'm going to start by doing a quick little, if you'll allow it, my bonus action. I want to cast Sanctuary with the reflection of my Thieves' Tool Silver Mirror of the rebirthing Phoenix.
God.
And I want to cast Sanctuary on the Phoenix.
Okay. And I think with that, we're going to have everybody roll initiative.
Oh,
Except for
fuck.
maybe Leo. Leo, I'll give
I
you a
was gonna
free
say-
turn next time, but
Maria's just going to shout, Leo! Help!
You two are such idiots. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
and that's it for this week of Shadows Over Filoria. Literally Shadows Over Filoria. We'll get back to this on next week, see how you guys do against 6 Shades, whether or not you save the Phoenix.
You guys should just run away.
I mean, we could, but
Good, but
I will see if
You've
I
already
can
Thank you.
convince you
cast
to
the
next
spell,
time.
Yeah.
you're not
And
taking it back.
thank you for that outro.
Yeah.